Good day, everyone. Welcome to this edition of Let's Talk Networking. I'm Terry Lee Harrison, and as you may know, I am passionate about helping coaches, consultants, and solopreneurs be able to network in the most dynamic and lucrative way. I am joined today by none other than the amazing Chella Diaz. Welcome, Chella.
And the crowd goes wild.
I'm thinking they should be so excited to see you. That is for sure. A lot of my network knows Chella and is so happy to know Chella. I'm happy to know Chella. But for those who are just meeting you, I would love to introduce you a little bit more formally. Would that be okay?
Absolutely.
Let's do it. So Chella Diaz is a pricing sage, and she helps you raise your prices. She says, it's time. You've planted the seeds. Now harvest the fruit. She is coming to us from Orange, California, and just so excited to talk to you about pricing today, Chella. I think it's a hot topic for business owners.
Absolutely, especially as we are approaching or we closing out Q4. Right? This is it. Right? This is the time for us to review what we did in the first 3 quarters and set the foundation for what we're going to do in 2022. I know it's planning. It's all about the planning, right? It's because if we start to plan now, then we'll be able to take off even faster.
Yes, we don't want to wait. And it is a great time, I think, really to be reviewing the year already, because I think there's still time. Do you agree we can still shift and have amazing things happen in Q4 that we might not have expected, but we've got to look at in the face, right?
Absolutely. And that's when we need to get real with our numbers, find out what it is that you want to do, what you want to achieve, and maybe even just push yourself a teensy weensy a little bit more.
That is so good. So Chella talks a lot, everybody, about the monkey mind, about the monkey chatter, and like you set your price. And I always talk about and about making friends with the monkey. And I say sometimes my monkey's sitting back beside me with his, just his feet up, casual, and my monkey's like, Terry Lee, what about this? And I don't know about that. And what about this? And what can we do? Because everybody's got it, right? Everybody's got it. What can we do when we're looking at the prices and considering raising our prices? I would love to hear your thoughts.
Absolutely. And if you don't call it monkeys, you can call it the inner voice. You can call it the critic. It doesn't matter. We all have that voice that wants to keep us in our safe zone. Two things that I hear a lot is, if I increase my prices, I'm going to lose my current clients, and nobody's going to sign up at my higher price. Right? Those are the fears. They really are. And sometimes, and I know this is going to sound simple, but see, what if increasing your price, you increase the price, and then you go fish in a different pond?
Yes.
It is not, right? And Terry Lee, you and I have been doing this for quite some time, and we have been in a lot of different ponds, haven't we?
We have streams, ponds. Yes. It's so true. Hey, and by the way, I don't want to hijack this live, but this is almost like our 3-year anniversary.
It is.
Okay.
It is absolutely our 3rd-year anniversary.
Yeah.
I think we should totally talk about
Okay, we can do that. But back to the ponds. And I want to share with you, so we're getting some comments. Thank you to Sean Hill. Sean Hill is acknowledging that we all have the inner critic, right? Okay. Cecilia Morris is saying that's really good about going to the other pond, I think. And then I do have someone saying that when it comes to raising our prices, that I think they mainly fear that people won't pay. If we're gonna raise our prices, people aren't gonna pay that.
Okay, so for that person, I'll send you my Venmo so you can send me a commission on this. No, really, totally. Actually, I've had 2 people, when I've said that, I've had 2 people send me money. So I'm going to keep saying it because I'm getting money. It's working. So what happens, and this is for all of us here, and as you get ready to increase your price, again, this is where we're talking about we're going to fish in a different pond, right?
Yes.
So you may say, my current clients, I'm going to keep you at this price. I mean, if it's a monthly thing, depending on what that is, and maybe you can tell us, do you have a monthly subscription or do you have like a package, right?
Yeah.
So let's talk about the package. If you have a package, you're going to go get new clients at the higher price. That's where going to a different pond. Think of it also as moving from the kiddie pool, was nice and safe. You have your water floaties and everything, and you're going into an Olympic-sized pool.
I'm thinking the ocean.
You're thinking, oh my goodness.
On a stormy day. That's what it feels like, Chella. Right, guys? I mean, Sean, if you're still with us, it feels like you're going into the ocean in a big storm. Hurricane.
Okay, but let's go with that. Let's go with where you're fishing and we're going into the ocean, which means we're going to be around different people than when we were hanging out at the kiddie pool. That's all, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And there's a couple of things. A couple of things is that for the okay, let's say you increase the price. It doesn't matter what you increased it, right? And you're nervous about it. Take out some posties and you're going to post them up in your bedroom, in your closet, in your whatever it is, somewhere where you can see it. So that every time you look at the postie, it's going to remind you of the higher price. It's going to be second nature, right? It just takes a couple of days. You're going to be able to see it. And you start pretty much, it's almost like you're commanding your mind to go with that higher price. Every single person. And I'm going to put Terry Lee on the bus and we're going to do this.
I know. Here
because Terry Lee has gone to 2 price increases.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Right. And initially it's a little wobbly, right? It's like, and listen, we want you to learn from this, right? This is real. This is real. Okay. Let me throw myself onto the bus. When I first started, I started at $119 per session.
Imagine for a hot second, right? Wow. Okay. Are you able to tell them where you are now? And so people
I am able to tell them because I just wrote an article on LinkedIn. So now one of my packages is 5 figures.
See, guys? Wow. That's what I'm saying.
I am my best client, right? So I know what it is to go from the 119. And at the time, my coach suggested that amount.
Yeah.
And that's it. Have compassion for yourself. Because if somebody said, go with this number, you don't know any better. You're going to go with that number.
You're going to go with that number.
And you're going to hang out at that pool. But then you meet another coach and they're like, oh my God, maybe you should do this price. And then of course, that's when the fear comes in. And so I have plenty of monkeys. So take a postie, put it all over your place, do 3, 5, whatever it is, and have that price reflect back on you. It's going to take no more than 7 days, 5 to 7 days.
Okay.
Step 1. Step 2, have some practice calls. Yeah. Call back your 3, 5 clients that said, no, we're not ready to work with you. Those are your practice calls. They already said no. So said, listen, I just wanted to let you know that my new package program is this, and give them the higher price. It's not because you want them to say yes, although sometimes they will. It's for you to practice that higher price. It's for you to own that amount. It's for your body to resonate with that pricing. All it takes is about 5 tests. And next thing you know, you're like, yes, this is not a PG show, right? Damn it, I'm worth it.
Well, it was PG, but no, I'm just teasing.
So we do have somebody who jumped from $397 to $4,200, right? It is absolutely possible. It is doable. But the posting really has worked quite well. So like I said, Terry Lee is a great example because she went to a couple of price increases.
But mine look like little like it's like raising your monthly subscription by a small amount a month, but it makes a difference. And may I say also, Chella, that this is with your guidance actually is is the thought of what did I need to do to level up what my offerings were to be also just not only worthy of those price increases, but how am I communicating what I'm offering so that people, when they see the price, are like, that's a no brainer. So I've added in different things to add more value, and my monkey's happier now.
Yeah, let's keep the monkeys happy, right? It's about how can we present our offer. I also don't believe in objections, right? And again, I don't want to say, but I just wrote an article. I just did a post on overcoming objections on LinkedIn. And it's all about if you're able to, when you know that this person is the fit for you, right? If the person is looking for ABC and your program covers XYZ, obviously they're not a match. But if you know that this person is a match and you know 100% that you'll be able to help them, right? So they're a good candidate for your program. If you're able to present your offer in such a way, and I know we weren't going to talk about this, but I can't help myself. It's when we don't talk about the elephant in the room. It's you thinking that by you chasing and running from, address the objections. Whatever their concern is, get it up front. Don't wait until the end, because by the end of the call, everybody's too busy. Know up front. I know some of you are saying, well, we don't know each other up front. We kind of do. Find out what their values are up front. We're just going into a whole lesson here.
We got a whole lesson. I know.
What's important to them? We may have to transcribe this and just put it into an ebook.
Hey, that's kind of the plan. Go ahead. Go on.
I'm one step ahead. So, but find out what do they really want, right? Because and get down to the deeper level. I know this is going to be a 15-minute live, and we're already at 12 minutes, and I can't put it. But yeah, there's always a way, and it's about addressing what their concerns are, addressing their issues. The top 2 reasons why people say they won't work with you is I can't afford it, and I don't have the time. I don't have the time comes in really when it comes to wellness. I don't have time to work out. I don't have time to do meal prep. I don't have that. Yeah. And then coaches, it's like, no, I don't have the money. Yeah, that's the first layer. The second layer could be, what are they really afraid of? So it's being okay with asking those questions, getting to the roots. Oh, well, your program is $4,200 and I only have $2,500. Great. That's not an objection. The difference between the 25 and the 42, can you go out and get an additional client so that we are able to work together?
Yeah.
Right? It's about finding a solution together that's going to be a win-win. Because after you work with me, this is what you're going to be able to do. So it's never an objection. If you know there's a fit, there's always a way. And let's address their concerns. Let's find out what's important to them.
I'm going to ask you one question when it comes to objections. We've discussed, and I think that other people may be running into it, and what you offered was very valuable. So a lot of times right now, people are saying, oh, I want to sign up for your program, but I'm already in a program. I wish I would have known about this before. And I even found myself, and it was true, like someone pitched me about something and I was like, oh, I'm already da-da-da-da, right? So can we just eke out a little bit more genius and have you share what would you say to someone if that was their response to you?
Absolutely. And I've been there, right? I right now I'm like in a couple of coaching programs. So, but find a way. Again, if this is a client for you, and I don't care how many other programs are currently involved, find a way so that your program is a complement to what they're already doing. See, I understand you're working with that coach, and I think that's great. This is why you need to work with me, because my program is going to be a complement. So by working with me, you're going to be able to get even more out of the current coaching program that you're doing. Only it's a fit, right? We are always in if it's a fit. But just because they're currently working with I'm currently working with 3 other people. That is exactly why we need to work together, because I'm going to help you so that moving forward, you don't jump into every other program, which I'm guilty because I did that. Right. So more than once.
No one else here. And no one else here's ever done that.
Right. So find a way as to how you can position yourself so that your program is a complement and you're able to help them even more. We all work with more than one coach. Find a way and always complement the other program that they're currently doing. Find a way so that you are able to empower, you're going to help them get more out of the current coaching program that they're doing.
Oh, so good, so good. So who's excited to hear more from Chella? I mean, Chella has a way of speaking into what's happening with you, directing you, guiding you. She'll throw you on the bus, off the bus. I'm kidding. So I want Chella to just ask you to share, if people are just connecting with you for the first time, how can they find you and connect with you more if they're resonating with you and your message?
Absolutely. Facebook and LinkedIn are my 2 favorite places where you can hang out. You can reach out to me. And I do have a presentation ready for us for the global gathering.
Yes.
Where we're going to talk about creating the identity of the person that's going to achieve your financial goals. So bring your financial goals. We won't be able to individually talk about them, but I want you to have them very near you. I want them to start thinking about them. And so on Thursday, I'm going to do a presentation to help you create the identity of the person that's going to achieve those goals. Magical.
All right. Who on LinkedIn doesn't want that? We all do. So we're here to personally invite you to our virtual team global gathering that's happening this Thursday, the 21st. It's at 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. in the UK, and Friday in the middle of the night for Australia. And that's okay. That's okay. Because here's the good news. While it's a 90-minute event and we start with an hour of global online networking, which you want to be there for if you're ready to make national and global connections with ease, if you're interested in this information that Chella will be teaching and our other expert speakers, you can always catch the replay. So if you will go to the post, you can go to vteamgathering.com, reserve your free ticket. You'll get access to information to connect live or catch the replay, because I think this is something you're not going to want to miss. Right, Chella?
Absolutely. Come live, and you may need to watch it a couple of times.
Sometimes
it takes a couple of times for that information to go in. So, it's quite all right.
It is quite all right. Well, everyone, Chella, for the good of the order, any last comment you'd like to make?
Come join us on Thursday to see what Terry Lee is going to give me for our 3rd year anniversary that we've been doing this. So come for the information, come for the training, but also come because you're wondering, oh my goodness, they're celebrating. Yes, we've been online for 3 years this month.
I'm so excited. What a considering COVID and that no one else was online when we were, it is so exciting for me. So exciting for me. So thank you for being there over the last 3 years. Thank you for this information. Look forward to seeing you at the global gathering, Chella, and look forward to seeing everyone else. So this is it for today's edition of Let's Talk Networking. And as you know, my mantra is let's cheer each other on and help each other grow. Everyone have a great day. Thanks, Chella.